Alright, welcome back to Remnant from the Ashes. We are re-rolling an adventure. Or rolling an adventure, I should say. So we go to the world settings, adventure mode, create new adventure, and we pick a planet. This tells us all the planets. We're going to do Earth, and we're going to do hard. So this essentially builds a short series of dungeons from the tile template that it has for the Earth setting. This is always our starting point, this building. But after that, after you get to here, you can actually kind of see the seam. That is, everything else is up in the air. And so we should get one hub, 2 dungeons, and a world boss. We're also playing it on hard so that we hopefully can get some extra goodies. Increasing the difficulty basically does exactly what you think it does. The enemies do more damage, they take more damage, and your rewards are usually incrementally better. More unique or rarer crafting materials, extra scrap in the scrap piles, etc. So usual standard fare. Don't fix what's not broken. Uh-oh. Okay, we now have a priority target here. There we go.
That was rough.
Quick hands. The faster we reload, the faster we can get back to killing stuff. And they give you a melee weapon for a reason, you might as well use it.
Who's next?
Huh. Lucky shot. It's probably about a 50-50 hit. Chance to hit on that one. Just because it hadn't, the reticle hadn't closed all the way. And we'll see probably quite a few, as we're already seeing them, quite a few repeating tiles. In all likelihood, we're going to have them coming up the stairs here shortly. That was dumb. Why did you do that? Huh.
How's that? You bastard. Ooh, that was rough.
Eh. We've had worse. Okay, so a good percentage of what we're going to be doing is grinding for these Illuminate crystals. And I won't make you guys watch all this. I'll probably start cutting a video once we have to do this again and only start recording when we find someplace new. This is a bit of a unique location. Every once in a while they'll patch in like a couple new tiles. Or tile sets, I should say. And you'll get something a little different to look at. But for the most part, it's pretty much all the same. I mean, it does creepy post-apocalyptic wasteland real well. That's certainly true. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the dungeon that... This might be one of the dungeons I've been looking for. Leto's Lab. Okay. So this was a free DLC that they released about 2 or 3 months after the game came out. Physics. And there's a unique set of armor in here. Save my bullets, because these guys take a ton of ammo, and if they're not doing anything, we might as well kill them, right? Alright. They're gonna let me get the first hit in. No power, but we will have power, and we will have things to read. More reading. Yay. Ooh, a thingy. Research Station Alpha keycard. Leto never stopped asking questions even when the answers tried to kill him. Nope. Nope. I think we have to go down the stairs. Back out here and down the stairs, turn the power back on. Caution, heavy radiation. Reactor level. Hey, this console has power. Warning, current user set to admin, blah, 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 nobody cares. Run system test. Coolant pumps passed. Oh, this one has a functional reactor. I do love that the objective has now gone from explore the lab to escape the lab. Plenty of forged iron in here. Still no. Ow, you. Oh, shit. Okay. Ah, fuck. Oh, damn. Okay. We also might get a slight experience penalty, but that's about it. That's a nasty surprise that they just sprung on us. So that guy.
Okay, this is it!
Disable security lockdown. Oh well. Kind of cheesed that big dude, but whatever. November 15th, 1967. At lunch yesterday, Leto told me his theory about the crystals. He took a piece of paper, folded it in half, and then poked a hole through it with a pencil. If you've ever seen Event Horizon, this is exactly the same. They're describing the exact same event. He said the paper was our universe, and the hole was the crystal, or maybe the pencil was the crystal. I don't remember. Drama aside, what he was proposing was earth-shattering. Oh, what he was proposing was earth-shattering. We've been studying the crystals as a source of near-infinite energy, but if what he said is true, then the crystals are endpoints for a massive network of Einstein-Rosen bridges. Also something to look up. Wormholes, essentially. A way to travel through space and time in the blink of an eye. Astounding. March 20th, 1968. We just got word from Ward 16 that they were able to activate one of the crystals. The key was harmonics. I should have thought of that. Leto has been on site at Ward 16 for the past week studying the crystal. He's supposed to be analyzing the power signature given off by the crystal, but he seems more concerned with proving his wormhole theory. He can be stubborn when he thinks he's right. I just hope he gathers enough data so I can further my research into the power potential of the crystals. April 7th, 1968. Leto was right. As usual, he had a hunch and it paid off. He used the signal noise given off by one of the Dreamers in Ward 16 to alter the harmonic frequency used to activate the crystal. I still can't believe it. My mind is reeling from the possibilities. The crystal is an honest-to-God Einstein-Rosen bridge. Ward 16 is already planning on an expedition through the crystal. June 9th, 1968. File corrupted. June 20th, file corrupted. Okay. We have another computer to read in here. June 30th, 1968. Yesterday we received a specimen as requested. They are fascinating creatures. Most of the wards are overrun, so it was a simple thing to procure one. The general said they have the situation contained. I laughed in his face. July 14th, 1968. I haven't been able to mimic the effect the crystal has on space-time. I have been able to mimic the effect. Not a precise copy of the effect, but something that is effectively as good. Whereas crystals displace matter from one point to space-time to the other, I have replicated matter from one point to another. Close enough. We used the specimen to perform our initial tests, destroying the original, of course, and the results are astounding, if not unpredictable. August 7th, 1968. Things are not progressing well outside these walls. I have divided our research into a few different avenues, but I fear there's little we can do to help. After repeated exposure to the device, the specimen is beginning to exhibit strange behavior. It seems the quantum replication effect from the device has become persistent in the specimen. This is both fascinating and horrifying. If the specimen ever escaped the lab... August 28, 1968. We've been told to evacuate the lab. Nonsense. We are mere days from perfecting our research. I had hoped to use the technology to fight the root, but miniaturizing it to a sufficient degree would take time and resources we simply don't have. In the meantime, we need to find a way to stabilize the entanglement. September 18th, 1968. Success. I had assumed the harmonics used by the crystal were some sort of activation protocol, but they are in fact a key to their operation. I now believe the harmonics are used as some form of encoding. The closest analog I can think of is machine code. I could devote my entire life to this, the results of which would turn the foundations of modern physics on their head. In the meantime, I can use the harmonics to stabilize the entanglement. We may be able to use the device to escape the lab. I should have thought of it sooner. Foolish. Now we have to escape the lab. So all that setup was so that we could use this key card to open this door. There's a reason for us being here. We're not just screwing around for the sake of screwing around. That wouldn't be beyond my scope of events. To the research level. Nothing there.
Damn it!
Dead. Oh, that's not what I wanted. He survived, mostly. So these guys are obnoxious because they don't have heads. I'm gonna bump vigor then endurance up to 10. And therefore they don't have weak points. Oh, we're not going there. We're not going there. Alright, so we're going here. Log. Subject 1, rubber ball. Inorganic matter, result failure. Subject was heated to the point of melting, did not achieve desired results. It's trial number 2. Failure. Subject remained in chamber with no discernible change. Addendum. An identical rubber ball was found in the security closet. Further investigation required. Subject number 2, trial 1. Organic matter tree. Subject was sedated using chemical spray provided by director. I don't know how to pronounce that. Subject was found still sedated in the research lab across the hall. Source. Subject was incinerated. Trial number 2. Organic matter tree, result success. Subject was sedated as before. Harmonic modulation was attempted using Leto's algorithm. Results were mixed. After repeated attempts, subject appeared within proximity of target destination, but not precisely at target destination. Further study required. As usual, source subject were incinerated. Trial 3. Subject was sedated as before. Director Apostolakis. Okay. Uploaded a modified version of Leto's algorithm. Subject was successfully transported to target destination. 10 out of 10 attempts. All source subjects were incinerated. Trial number 4. By request of the director, subject was not sedated. For safety, the subject was bound to restrain movement. Security personnel were stationed at destination point. Subject was successfully transported and retrieved 4 times. On the 5th attempt, subject exhibited anomalous behavior. It seemed some residual effect from the matter application persisted within the subject, allowing it to replicate. Unfortunately, upon replication, the replicated subject was not bound by the restraints and managed to kill 3 security guards before being terminated. All source subjects as well as the replicated subjects were incinerated. Chamber controls, initialize. Feels like we're missing something. Maybe we shouldn't step into that just yet. That actually explains those monsters and why they're missing heads, is because they're part of this transport process that they were testing. They were testing a teleporter. And they didn't quite get it right. So now we got to find the right code. Aha. The crystal is here in station. It's about time. I never thought I would get here, not with all the problems the company has had during transit. There's a rumor going around that the thing is cursed. I can't blame them, I guess. They've had it rough. They've had a rough time with that thing. All the accidents, all the deaths. 12 miners killed at the excavation site in Malta, a freak explosion at the drilling rig. Reynolds was there when an electrical surge killed 4 engineers on the Elysia, Maine, as it was crossing the Atlantic and with its precious cargo. There was an incident in the Ogden facility. Full containment breach of the radiation protocols killed 78 technicians and caused the company to scuttle the facility. We lost a second crystal that day, buried beneath 3,000 tons of concrete and lead. I'm not a superstitious man, but it's been months now. We're no closer to a solution. Director Apostolakis has been recording the situation without rest for 2 weeks now. Recoding the simulation, Jesus Christ. Not sure how he does it. Not sure I want to know. Barbara tells me that if anyone can find the answer, it would be the director. Well, I guess it's quaint that she has that kind of faith in the director. Me, I'm not sure he's as brilliant as Barbara thinks he is. It's been quiet in the station for the past weeks. Director Apostolakis and the cadre of researchers have been at Ward 16 for nearly a week now. Again, rumor mill is in full force. A couple of researchers have returned to the station, and they went straight to work on new simulation parameters. I heard talk of an Einstein-Rosen bridges. I poked around and found out what that meant. A hole in space-time? We were told the crystal was a source of zero-point energy. I don't like the sound of this. I think they are tampering with powers that are best left alone. It's too late to get a transfer. Damn. I haven't spoken to Barbara for a few days now. I caught a glimpse of her walking with the director, Leto, yesterday. She looked excited, frightened. I couldn't get close enough to get a word in. I managed to get a peek at some of the new simulation data being spit out at SRG. Quantum replication. What the hell's going on here? I've read a few papers on quantum physics, but whatever they were working on is way beyond my pay grade. The damned world is ending, and here we are screwing around on their equipment like nothing's wrong. They say we're safe here, but I listened to the radio before the signals cut out. We aren't safe anywhere. It's just a matter of time. I'm going to die here. Leto is a goddamn Grim Reaper. First Ogden, then Ward 16, now us. Everywhere he goes, death follows. And I looked, and behold the pale horse, and he who sat upon him was death, and hell followed after. If Leto hadn't activated the crystals, the facility is overrun. I don't know where they came from. They're multiplying so fast, security team can't contain them. Damn Leto and his damned experiments. We're being evacuated. My section is next in the queue, but I can't find Barbara. Leto says there's another way out of the base, using his device no less. Says we just need to be patient. Screw him. This is his fault. I'm getting the hell out as soon as I can, but I have to find Barbara. Okay. So I think we've activated everything. Huh. Interesting. What happens if we use it without the algorithm? Let's try that again. What could go wrong? Oh. Oh dear. I missed that part. So, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to hop back in the chamber over and over again until it spits you out up there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause it until that happens. Well, this definitely isn't where I wanted to be. Well, crap. Okay, so it doesn't look like we can actually get up there, at least not at the moment. So let's see if we can get out of here. Looks like there's going to be a fight.
And stay down.
We're also missing a key, which I'm wondering if we would have picked up either in the world or somewhere in the lab that I might have missed. Although most collectibles themselves are highlighted, so I don't think that's the case. Jerks. It's like I'm feeling underleveled, and then I remembered we're playing hard. I might have to actually adjust some of the audio here. Here's a purple thing. Let's take a look at it. Aggression's Bane. Ooh. Aggressor's Bane. Reduces incoming damage by 15%, but also increases enemy aggression towards the wearer and increases enemy awareness range by 200%. When one's arm blocks a blade, we do not say it's sacrificing itself for the body, for the body is one and the arm's purpose is to protect the whole. That's actually not terrible advice. So... completely random tangent, but expert knife fighters will tell you that if you have the option between losing a finger or getting stabbed in the hand or getting stabbed in the body, lose the finger. Because you can still win a knife fight with a wounded hand.
Damn, all out.
Have a much harder time winning a knife fight when you're bleeding to death. Oh, go away. Oh. Not an enemy we want to fight at close range, let me put it that way. Tell me about it. Oh, I know where we are. This is another dungeon tile set. Because we're in such tight corridors and we're running so low on ammunition, I'm just gonna wail away. Thank goodness for a complete lack of stamina. Stamina in melee combat. Ow, for... Jackass. Hmm? Stuff. So if we end up with a bunch of weapons that we've upgraded and a bunch of spare iron, we can actually sell the iron to Ace for scrap, and then she will sell us upgrade materials, like forged iron. Yeah, and we've seen this tile set before, but it is almost easier to fight these guys with in melee. Moving right along.
It's over.
Okay. It's gonna be a longer video because we're almost out. We're almost out. We're almost out. Okay. We just gotta get through this door, actually. Nope. Alright, that's gonna be the end. It for Leto's lab. Unfortunately, we didn't find the spare keys that we needed to get the reward. And that does happen where you just won't find what you need in the tile runs, the random rolls. So we're going to call it a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.